triangle are, starting with the circumscribing circle, which is a circle that contains the vertices of a polygon inside its own circumference. So let's take a look at what happens when we circumscribe a triangle. So let's go and start by grabbing one of those triangles. Let's get ourselves a triangle. All right, here's a triangle. And we'd like to find the center point of a circle that, when drawn, will contain the three vertices of this triangle here. Let me make it clear which vertices we're talking about. Make them in red. Here's A, here's B, and here's C. That's a pretty ugly C, so let's redo it. Here's C. All right, so we're looking for the center of a circle that will have A, B, and C in that circumference. The trick is to bisect perpendicular, to draw the perpendicular bisector of each line, each edge of the triangle. One way to do this was to take the protractor. So I'll do line BC, and then the other two lines will imagine I did it this way. We take the protractor, not the protractor, sorry, the compass. You put the needle of the compass on vertex B. You open it a little bit past halfway. Let's change the color of the pen, perhaps to green. Once you have it past halfway, you can start marking off over here and also underneath over here. Now you bring that needle to point C, and the idea is to do the exact same thing on this side. Okay, so you see I haven't drawn enough of the green arc because I'm looking for a point of intersection. So let's go back to point B and let's flip this. And let's finish my arc over here. There we go. Now I've got a point of intersection, one over here and one over here. And with a straight edge, let's choose the color, let's make it blue. With a straight edge, you connect these two points. And what that does is it cuts perfectly in half this bottom line, and at the same time, there's a 90-degree angle here. So this is what we call a perpendicular, for the 90 degrees, perpendicular bisector. Bisector means it cuts it exactly in half. So imagine you do that to all of these edges. Then you would have something that looks like, let's start by extending this blue line a little bit, because I can tell already we're going to need it to be longer. Let's say that we've bisected perpendicularly like this, approximately AB, and we'll do the same thing for BC, which I believe is approximately here. Something like this. We'll say something like this. So this is just an approximation. You would want to perpendicularly bisect properly yourself using your compass, because that's the correct way to do it. But once you find this point of intersection of all three perpendicular bisectors, then this will become the center point of your circle. What you do is you align the needle with that center point, you extend the protractor until your pencil is on top of one of the vertices. We'll say like this. And let's choose a different color. Let's choose purple. And now if I draw a circle around, hopefully, if I didn't do this too awfully, there we go. So you can see that I was off by a little bit because I didn't do the other two perpendicular bisectors correctly. But had I done them correctly, then the 3 points A, B, and C would have been lying on top of my purple circle, on the circumference of that circle. And this circle is what we would call a circumscribing circle.